keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our final game here today between the Maple River Raiders and the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. Winner plays Northern Cass in the championship tomorrow night, while the loser plays the Highliners JV team out of Valley City for third place roughly at 6 o'clock. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. For the Maple River Raiders, Violet Richmond with 12 points in the Raiders' 57-20 win over the Richland Colts yesterday in the quarterfinals in that particular game as well. You had Addison Hanig with 10 points, 11 points for Bria Kaloran, and 8 rebounds. While for the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, they were able to hang on and defeat the Central Cass Junior Varsity team 45-33 with the win. Tessa Rasmussen with 17 points, 5 boards, and Nora Delabar had 13 points and 7 rebounds for LaMoure-Litchville Marion. The 2 seed against the 3 seed. That's coming up next. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. Go over some players to watch out for, that and more ahead of the starting lineups and the opening tip from Valley City. It's the 78th annual Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we come back here on yourliveevent.com, some of the players to watch out for here in this contest. The visitors on the scoreboard will be the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Taking a look at them, the biggest thing for the Lobos 2 nights ago against Central Cass Junior Varsity was when Tessa Rasmussen went out, who would handle the point consistently enough and get them into their offense. They're 2-0 on the season. Rasmussen obviously is the big key cog for the 5'7" senior, but we saw good flashes from Nora Delabar, who can handle the rock. Mia Van Eden as well saw a lot of minutes for Addie Robbins off the bench for the Lobos as well. But the biggest thing for LaMoure-Litchville Marion is they're not very deep. So if they get into foul trouble, how is their bench going to be impacted a little bit later on when they only play about 7 girls really in their rotation? Well, for Nathan Hoots, they're looking to play 7, 8, 9, maybe sometimes 10 in a contest, and it kind of starts with the hustle play of Brielle Kaloran, the 5'10 junior. Addison Hanig, a really good player on the interior for the junior center, but everyone just does their role really well. Iris Richmond, Violet Richmond, Kiana Lee Rude all in the scoring column. Carly Hovelson can go off the bench. Same thing for a Claire Irie. You take a look at some of the other players here for the Maple River Raiders. They are deep, and they can hurt you in very different ways. Should be a fun one on paper. The 2-seed of Maple River, 3-0 on the season, going up against the 3-seed in this tournament of the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion. They are 2-0 on the year. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. To get your free quote started today, go online to IrieInsurance.com. Whether it's auto, commercial, benefits insurance, home, that, and more. Again, go to Irie Insurance. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip from Valley City in our final game of day number 2. This is the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
As we get ready for the starting lineups here, let's take a look at the Lobos clad in their all-black uniforms here tonight with white numerals and lettering with Lobos across the front. Head coach by Benjamin Holman with the mark of 2-0 on the season, averaging 49 points per game while defensively only giving up 28.5. They'll go like this. Mia Van Eden, the 5'2 sophomore guard with 8 points in this tournament. Addie Smith, the 5'7 freshman guard with 3 steals in their quarterfinal round win. Tessa Rasmussen, the 5'7 senior with 17 points and 5 rebounds. She hit 3 threes in their quarterfinal round win over Central Cass Junior Varsity. You have Georgia Lettenmeyer, the 5'10 junior forward with 2 points and 4 rebounds, and Nora Delabar, the 5'8 sophomore forward with 13 points and 7 boards in their quarterfinal round victory. So Van Eden, Smith, Rasmussen, Lettenmeyer, and Delabar, the Lobos, again under the guidance of Benjamin Holland. We turn our attention now to the home team on our City of Hope scoreboard. That is the Maple River Raiders out in their white uniforms with blue numerals and lettering outlined in red with Raiders across the front. Maple River will go like this. Brielle Kaloran, the 5'10 junior forward with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Here for the Maple River Raiders, as she had in that game over the Richland Colts 11 points and 8 rebounds. Iris Richmond, 5 points and 5 boards for the 5'6" senior guard. Violet Richmond, the 5'7" 8th grader with 12 points and 8 steals in their quarterfinal round victory over Richland. Addison Hannig, the 6' junior center with 10 points and 3 rebounds, and Kiana Learud, the 5'5" senior guard with 3 points and a board. So Killorn, a pair of Richmonds, Hannig and Kiana Learud here for the Raiders under the guidance of Nathan Hoots in his 7th season here for Maple River with a mark of 3-0. The Raiders again averaging 57 a game, defensively giving up 25. For the Lobos, 49 a game, defensively giving up 28. Our officials, Tommy Bergen, Jacob Schlecht, and Jared Micklejohn here in Valley City. Winner plays Northern Cass coming up in the championship about 24 hours from now, while the loser will play for 3rd place in the Barnes County girls basketball tournament. Maple River and LaMoure-Litchville Marion taking a look at the championships won here in the recent years. Maple River, the defending champ. The Lobos won 6 straight. Sargent Central won in 2014, then Maple Valley won in 2011, 12, and 13. So 9 of the last 10 championships make it now 10 of the last 11 championships has been won by one of these programs here for the Barnes County Tournament. Opening tip at 8:02 on a Thursday night as the Lobos will come out here with a little trap when they can. Here goes right wing Kiana Learud, gives it on the interior to Hannig, step through off the window, got it to go. Addison Hannig and Maple River draw first blood on our City of Hope scoreboard. Full court pressure defense. Lobos bring this into the front court as they will handle it with Tessa Rasmussen. Rasmussen looking to back her defender down. Guarded by Richmond. High post touch for Delabar. Delabar spins on the interior here. Left-handed shot, and there's a foul. Delabar going to the free throw line. Killorn picks up her first. That's Breeze first of the contest. And to the line goes Nora Delabar, where she's 3 of 7 so far here in the tournament. Free throw opportunity on the first is up and good. Delabar back to the charity stripe here, trying to earn a tie for the Lobos early in this game. So 2 points for the Raiders and 2 points for the Lobos to start things off here in our second semifinal. Kiana Learud pops it past to Violet Richmond, tapped out of bounds here by Addie Smith. Good hands by the 5'7" freshman. The Lobos are starting to see a little zone pressure defense here. Almost like a matchup, man-to-man when it's in your area. Violet ankle cross, double comes, gives it to Iris around the horn. Kiana with it, Violet left wing and a traveling violation. Taking a look in their quarterfinal on victory for Maple River. They went 20 of 46 from the floor, 3 threes and 14 of 21 from the free throw line. While for the Lobos, 18 of 48 shooting from the floor, 5 threes, 6 of 16 from the charity stripe. Rasmussen, right-hand side, bounce pass to Delabar. Nora will handle it, leave it left-hand side. Addie Smith, three-pointer off the iron, no. Delabar trying to save it out of bounds, but she was on the baseline here, and it will be Maple River basketball. So both teams put a premium early on the season on defense. Neither has given up 30 in terms of an average through 3 games for Maple River, or 2 for the Lobos. See if that continues here as Richmond is getting hounded. Here goes Iris, right-hand side to Kiana. There goes a cutting Violet going hard down the paint off the window. No, Hannig with the offensive board. Never drew iron, though, so now Killorn looking for the high-low game for Hannig. Had it there, but Brielle with the second turnover of the game for Maple River. Raiders, the defending champs of this tournament. For the Lobos here, looking to beat everybody down the floor is Delabar, left-handed layup for 2. Nora Delabar with all 4 points here for the Lobos in the opening 80 seconds of this first quarter. Kiana Learud up top to Richmond. Left-hand side, Violet. On the interior goes Hannig. Bounce pass Killorn. High-low game, extra fine. Kiana Learud, right pocket 3, no. Killorn with the offensive board. This will kick out to Iris jumper. Ball gets tapped out. Hannig with another chance, and she gets fouled. Hannig with 3 rebounds so far here in the opening minutes. Foul comes across on Georgia Lettenmeyer, her first and the team's first for the Lobos. Check that. That'll be on Nora Delabar. So Delabar will pick up the foul. Free throw opportunity here on the way for Hannig. First of 2 is up and good. Hatting now 5 of 7 from the free throw line here in this tournament. Free throw attempt number 2 to chance to tie this one up. Second free throw attempt is up and good. Tied at 2, now tied at 4 here at the 6-minute mark. Full court pressure defense as Delabar trying to get by Kaloran. Bree cuts her off. Lobos. We'll see this between the circles. Left wing is Rasmussen. Rasmussen with a shot fake. Crossing over right to left. Hanging, shooting. Shot's going to be off to Mark Kaloran. Gets the loose ball. Violet Richmond in transition the other way with it. Right-handed hip-high dribble. Gets cut off. Back to Bree. Near sideline. Interior. Good passing as they work it around the horn. Now to Kaloran. Ball's not sticking here for Coach Nathan Hoots and the Raiders. Violet Richmond. Kiana. Left-hand side, Kaloran. Extra pass to Iris. Interior to Hanig. Hanig was looking back door to Richmond. It would have been there. Instead, it's a third turnover. Nora Delabar goes one-on-one on Kaloran, and there's a block shot. Iris Richmond the other way here for Maple River. And we'll have a foul here on the little hip check for Mia Van Eden, her first and the team's second. First substitution of the game for either club. We'll see Carly Holvelson, the 5'5 freshman, coming in for Kiana. Tied at 4 here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, go to hopend.com. That again is hopend.com. This one inadvertently kicked Delabar right in the hands of Smith. Smith looking to beat Holvelson down the floor. Lost it for a moment. Richmond gets on the deck and a jump ball that favors the Lobos. Game number 2 for both of these teams. They would love their third of this tournament to be in that championship tomorrow night. Holvelson on the guard of Rasmussen. Rasmussen comes through, but there's an illegal ball screen on Delabar. Nora's going to pick up her second then, and the team's third in for Benjamin Holen. We'll see what transpires here, as, again, that's the second. Violet Richmond will bring this into the front court. Little slip to Kaloran. Hanig looking back door to Violet, and that's going to be turnover number 5 for Maple River. Lobos will make a substitution here. As coming in will be Addie Robbins, as Delabar will check out. Well, for both of these teams, you can say this is the best competition that they played here early on in the season for the Raiders and the Lobos, and it's showing so far. Some mental miscues, but what you expect when you're going up against a quality opponent on the other side. And just on the follow-through, Hanig got just enough for the wrist there of Smith, and we'll call for 2 fouls. So Hanig with her first. That'll be the team's second. 2 shots upcoming for Addie Smith, who went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the quarterfinals. Free throw attempt number 3 and 4 here for the Lobos in tonight's game. First free throw attempts off the mark as Claire Irie, the 5'8 sophomore, will come in for Iris Richmond. Second free throw attempt is up and it's good. So Addie Smith gives the Lobos a 5-4 edge here, where points have been hard to come by in this first quarter. Raiders with Irie to Hanig, and there's going to be a foul coming through is Georgia Lettenmeyer. She'll pick up her first. Team's fourth. Now if you're Maple River, you kind of take a look here as Delabar will check back in. Coming in for Georgia, but as we alluded to here, you look up on the score and you say, well, the Raiders are in the double bonus from here on out. Not carrying is Claire Irie for the triple. Points off the bench for Coach Nathan Hoots, and the Raiders take a 2-point lead. Lobos in the front court here with Rasmussen. Rasmussen on the guard with Violet Richmond. Bounce pass on the interior. Delabar banging her way off Holvelson for 2. Nora Delabar with 6 of the 7 here for the Lobos, and we're tied at 7. Other side goes Kaloran. Kaloran goes hard off the window, gets it to go. That'll be the third different Raider in the scoring column. Maple River and LaMoure-Litchville Marion trading jabs early in this first quarter in this Barnes County Tournament semifinal. These now are not district rivals, but will be region rivals, and this could easily be a preview a couple months from now of a region tournament game. High arching 3 by Mia Van Eden is off the mark, out of play. Maple River in the top 10 poll when it came to girls basketball at number 10 in Class B. And the most recent poll, the second one of the season. As the Raiders will bring it to the front court. Hovelson, good cross, and there's a hip check here on Van Eden. That'll mean Mia's second. And it's double bonus. So 2 shots here for Hovelson and Maple River. And now for the Lobos, they now have 2 players with 2 fouls in Van Eden and Nora Delabar. Hovelson goes to the free throw line, 1 of 2 in the quarterfinals back on Tuesday. Foul attempt number 1 is up and good. Substitution as Kiana Lerood will check in. Also, Georgia Lettenmeyer will check back into the contest as Addie Smith will check out. Free throw opportunity here. Number 2 for Hovelson. Is up and off the back of the mark, no good. Tessa Rasmussen collects the rebound. Rasmussen held scoreless so far for the Lobos, partially because Delabar's had the hot hand. Pick and roll, Hovelson reads it perfectly, turnover. Raiders in transition with Carly here, going hard down the paint off the window, can't corral it. Rebound to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Van Eden, double comes, and Rasmussen able to come out of it. They have numbers, Lobos with a 4-on-3. Rasmussen down the paint, and there's a foul. This would be on Violet Richmond to stop the hard charge of Tessa Rasmussen. Violet will pick up her first, and that'll be the team's third. Third team foul here on Maple River. Robbins, right-hand side to Delabar. Delabar around the horn now to Rasmussen. Rasmussen right of the key, 3. Halfway down, rebound coming to Lettenmeyer. Makes a pass high-low to Delabar for 2. Delabar with 8 points here for the Lobos. Other side of the floor goes Hovelson. Hovelson finds a cutting Kaloran. Kaloran spins inside the paint and gets mugged. Bree will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul comes across here on the Lobos by Rasmussen. Just as we saw in our first semifinal, Northern Cass had to battle through foul trouble. Well, right now the Lobos are doing the same thing. If there's one area that you say that could help Maple River and hinder the Lobos, it's that foul situation. As Addie Smith returns, as Maple River a little bit more deeper on the bench. Kaloran, free throw attempt number 2 is up and off the front iron rebound. Going to be won here by Addie Robbins. Robbins gives it to Rasmussen. Raiders lead it by 2. Delabar with the basketball. Goes on the baseline, leaves it left-hand side. Smith going to drive, hanging left-handed layup, no. Rebound to Hovelson. Carly, the other side of the floor. Left wing looking on the interior. Little hesitation, cross for 2. What a move by the 5'5 freshman. Kind of slow motion there for Hovelson. Raiders lead it by 4, their largest of the contest. Rasmussen will bring this one in the front court. Looking for Delabar on the interior, and Delabar gets fouled. Foul will come on Kiana, her first, team's 4th, as Nora Delabar has been a one-woman wrecking crew so far here for the Lobos. She's got 8 of the 9 points for LLM. Free throw opportunity is off the iron. Nora, the sister of Julia Delabar on this year's team, also Annie Delabar's daughter here. A lot of folks will know the Andy Delabar name from the Lobos football program and a NDSU Bison football player. Free throw number 2 here by Delabar. No rebound, though, by Addie Robbins. This would be to Rasmussen at the top of the key. Rasmussen takes the ball screen. Delabar with it. Back to Rasmussen, right wing. This from well downtown and tickles a twine. Tessa Rasmussen with her 4th three-pointer of the tournament, the first tonight. That was from deep. Kiana Lerood uses up that dribble. Finds a teammate here with Hovelson. Hovelson takes the ball screen by Haddock, pops it past to Richmond. Nice looking find to Iris. Iris, the 5th different player in the scoring column here for the Raiders, who lead it by 3. Rasmussen with the basketball here, right wing. Rasmussen pops it past right-hand side to Smith, back to Tessa. Deep 3 again for Rasmussen. Why not? When you're hot, you're hot. Tessa Rasmussen now with 6. That was a foot deeper from the right of the key. Hovelson Driving, looking on the interior to Hanig, and well, we haven't had a ton of these. A jump ball that'll favor Maple River. All right, now if I was anybody on the floor, I would not want to play horse with Tessa Rasmussen. She is showing some range from 22, 23 feet. Iris Richmond on the interior to Hanig. Hanig gets spun, and there's a foul here on the reach. The question is on who? And the who is going to be on Tessa Rasmussen, it looks like. There's no number 12 on the floor, so this will have to be 13 as there it is. Rasmussen will pick up her second. So for the Lobos, you have 2 on Delabar, 2 on Van Eden, and 2 on Rasmussen here in the opening quarter. Free throw opportunities here for Hanig. Buries it. Hanig with 5 points. Substitution as Hovelson will check out of the game. Coming in will be Abigail Kaloran, the 5'3" 8th grader. 4 points in their quarterfinals against the Richland Colts. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Hanig is up, and it's good. Maple River making the most of the free throw line early so far. 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. So we're tied at 2, 4, 7, and 15 so far here in the quarter. Little zone defense now by Maple River, and there's a steal. Addison Hanig gets the steal, working with it the other way to Iris Richmond. Richmond to Hanig. Hanig with the dribble, throws it up off the left. Hanig gets it to go. Addison Hanig with an inadvertent shot from the left-hand side. She's got 8. Nora Delabar down the paint, lost it. Abigail Kaloran with 5 seconds. Abigail Kaloran with 4. Up the floor over the outstretched arms of Iris Richmond. 3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Maple River with some full court token pressure. Rasmussen baseball pass to Delabar. Delabar catches it, got to get a shot up before the quarter. Unable to do so, and a very entertaining opening 8 minutes. It's Maple River 15, LaMoure-Litchville Marion 15, Maple River 19, that is, here on your live event.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
As we come back here on our City of Hope scoreboard after 1 quarter play, Maple River 19, LaMoure-Litchville Marion the Lobos 15. Maple River in that first half, 6 of 11 from the field. They've shot 1 3 and buried it with Claire Irie, currently with 9 rebounds. For the Lobos of LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 5 of 11 shooting from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 6 from the stripe. 5 rebounds here for the Lobos with 4 turnovers. For Maple River, they have 6 in their own right. The Raiders led by the 8 points of Addison Hanig, while LaMoure-Litchville Marion led by the 8 points by Nora Delabar here. But a couple good-looking three-pointers that we've seen from Tessa Rasmussen as well. It's the Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. Just under a month from now, we'll get to the boys on January 4th, 5th, and 6th. Little amoeba zone continues by the Raiders. Rasmussen, deep 3, off the mark, no rebound, comes down to Claire Irie. Now with Rasmussen, you're going to be fine if you're Coach Holland living with that, the way she shoots. Hanig on the other side of the floor, unable to get that one to go in transition. Robbins with it, then we'll have a foul. Is it on 1 or is it on 3 or is it on 12? They'll say it's on 12. Addison Hanig will pick up her second here for the Raiders. Or her first, excuse me. As they'll bring in the front court here now for the Lobos with Delabar. Rasmussen, right-hand side of Van Eden. Lobos spinning across the paint here for Smith, and That one will get tipped out of play, and it will stay with LLM. Delabar, jumper from 12 is short. Rebound, though, by Smith. Didn't draw iron. Smith, left wing, throws it up and gets fouled. Count it here for Addie Smith. Foul comes across here on the Lobos, on the Raiders, for Hanig, and that's going to be her second, team second, as coming out of the game will be Abigail Kaloran as Hovelson checks back in. Addie Smith now with 3 points, and the good old-fashioned three-point opportunity upcoming. Smith, free throw attempt, swirls in. Raiders with Hovelson, double comes. Here goes Kaloran. Kaloran on the interior. Gets the ball back left-hand side to Irie. Irie on the baseline with it. There's a turnover here with Van Eden. It's going to be her 7th. Rasmussen in the front court. Lobos a chance to take the lead now with Delabar. Ball gets swung around the horn. Van Eden at the left baseline. Mia, stop, pop, jumper off the mark. No rebound. Delabar put back, can't get it to go, but there's a foul. Irie might got a hand caught in the cookie jar here. We'll see, and she did. Claire with her first. 2 shots here for Delabar. Nora so far here today from the free throw line, 2 out of 4. But a team leading 8 points. Free throw attempt is up and good. Tied now at 19 here in the first half. Robbins will come in as Rasmussen will check out. Free throw attempt number 2 for the Lobos. Up and good. So Delabar 2 for 2 from the free throw line in double digits now with 10. Right-hand side, Hovelson leaves a pass on the interior. Hannig gets fouled. Well, it's been one big to another, kind of battling each other on opposite ends of the floor. Foul will come across here with Addie Smith. She's got fouls to give. That's her first. As Hannig goes to the stripe with 8 points so far here today. Hannig free throw attempt is up and good. Now 5 of 5 from the line. Iris Richmond will check in for Maple River, while Rasmussen will come back in for the Lobos as Irie heads to the bench with Lettenmeyer. Second foul attempt upcoming here for Hannig. Second one is on its way and pure. Well, the Raiders 8 of 10 from the free throw line as they take a 1-point lead. Smith, left wing, 15-footer, high jumper, no. Ball gets pinballed around on the interior. Delabar comes up with it. Kaloran hits the deck and eventually will get a jump ball on the arrow. Favors Maple River. Lobos led by the 10 points of Nora Delabar, while Maple River led by the 10 points of Addison Hannig. Hovelson nearly with an over and back. Van Eden does a good job walling her off for the 8th turnover by Maple River. Delabar brings this one in the front court, up and over on the pass to Rasmussen, and that's a turnover. The 6th one of the game here for the Lobos. 22-21 here on YourLiveEvent.com. Also going on down in Lisbon tonight, Central Cass in Lisbon. The Squirrels leading 33-19 in quarter number 3. Going on in Minnesota, a great game between Ada Borup West and Cass Lake Bena. That's a battle of 2 top 10 ranked teams, and Cass Lake Bena leads at 32-25 in the first half. Hovelson, backdoor turnover. Other side of the floor goes Delabar. Delabar handled it, left-hand side, Van Eden, left pocket, steps into a jumper, long, rebound, Smith, put back, no, another rebound underneath. This goes to Iris Richmond, now Maple River. Teams pride themselves on defense, and we're seeing it here. Great move, unable to go, though, for Richmond, and a tie-up here with Hannig underneath with Robbins and Lettenmeyer. The ball will head towards LaMoure-Litchville Marion. So Rasmussen will check back in here for Addie Smith. It was 19-15 Raiders after 1 quarter of play, so a 6-1 make that a 5-2 run here for the Lobos. Here in the second quarter, Richmond gets back well. That's Iris for the steal. Kiana Leroux to Hovelson, and that'll be a turnover. So early season growing pains for both teams, and you can see kind of the fan bases for both shrug every now and then after a turnover that goes out of bounds. Lobos in the front court here to Mia Van Eden. Bounce pass Rasmussen. Rasmussen, deep three coming. Got another one. Tessa Rasmussen, rack 'em up. She's got 9, all from beyond the arc. Lobos lead it by 2. Kiana Leerud in the front court here. Lobos very aggressive on that 2-3 zone. Violet Richmond gets by Delabar. Teardropper from the baseline. Rebound here to Lettenmeyer. Other side of the floor goes Delabar. Nora, look at her go. Delabar, bounce pass, finds Robbins, and she gets fouled. Addie Robbins will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Foul coming across on Kiana, her second, team's 4th. Here on out, the Lobos will be in the double bonus in this first half. Robbins to the free throw line here. Free throw attempt on the first is off the mark. Irie and Kaloran will check in as Hanig and Kiana will check out of the contest. So far for Maple River, they have yet to have a field goal in this second quarter. Just the 2 free throws by Hanig, while for the Lobos, got 3 points with Rasmussen, 3 by Smith, 2 by Delabar, and can Addie Robbins add to it? Free throw attempt on the second, she does, goes 1 of 2 from the line. Lobos with their largest lead of the game now at 3. Kaloran lost it for a moment. Irie for the tie. It was halfway down. Rebound comes to Smith. Smith with the basketball, pushes it in transition to Van Eden. Slip pass goes to Rasmussen. Turnover, Violet Richmond. Richmond trying to beat everybody down the floor and does. Violet Richmond with her first 2 points of the game. The Raiders are back within 1. Rasmussen gets by Irie. Stop and pop, 17-footer. That's going to be long. Rebound to Smith. Smith throws it up, gets blocked, and will have a traveling violation. Good heady defense by the 5'6" senior in Iris. Substitution coming into the game will be Delabar as Rasmussen will check out. Well, Lobos with 1 foul here in this second quarter. Poke away steal for Mia Van Eden. Mia, stop, and she got it to go. Mia, first 2 points here of the quarter, and the Raiders see that lead for the Lobos grow back to 3. Holvelson zips a pass. Here goes Irie. Violet open. Extra pass Iris. Now Kaloran. Kaloran rips it through double. Comes Violet. This to tie. 3. Got it! Violet Richmond with the triple. She's got 5. And we're tied at 26. Iris Richmond going to get the steal. Throws it up the floor now to Violet. Violet trying to get by Delabar. Does. Oh, Violet Richmond. She's got 7 here in the quarter. All the field goals by the 8th grader. Delabar. Here goes Kaloran for the steal. Bree down the paint. Gets by Van Eden for 2. Kaloran now at 5. And a timeout for Coach Holen. It's a run here for Maple River, trailing at 24-21. Well, now all of a sudden they have taken an 9-2 run, and they lead it here by 4 on your live event.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Coming up, we'll still get to our halftime show here today between Maple River and the LaMoure-Litchville Marion. It has been a dandy of our second semifinal, and both semifinals have been really good in their own right. For the first one between the Jags and the Highliners, and here between Maple River and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Timeout on the floor here. Brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com for a branch near you, whether it's in the Maple River School District or the LaMoure-Litchville Marion School District as well. It's just the first timeout taken for either team here in the first half. Robbins, left-hand side. Again, it's a 9-2 run by Maple River. Ball deflected out of play. The Lobos have a 24-21 lead with 4:45 left in the half. And all of a sudden, Violet Richmond got going offensively. Van Eden with the jab step. Rasmussen left pocket, three-pointer, got another one. You got to find Tessa Rasmussen somewhere on the floor. She's got 4 field goals, all from the land of 3. Irie, shot fake. Right of the key, answer. Holvelson can't get the shooter's roll. Rebound to Delabar. She used up her dribble, finds a teammate here to Rasmussen. Up the other side of the floor, Kaloran almost gets the steal, but fortunate for her to at least get her hand on the basketball, because right now the old adage, if the hand's not in the face of Rasmussen, ball is going up and more than likely find the way to go through the hoop. Van Eden with the basketball in the first half that is now just about a half hour old here from the bubble. Rasmussen to Delabar to Van Eden. Around the horn, Robbins. This for the lead. That's going to go long. Ball gets deflected. Holvelson stays with it. Carly in transition. Raiders want to run. Do have numbers. 5-on-4. Holvelson's pass goes to Violet. Violet on the baseline. Now to Iris to Holvelson. Holvelson to Kaloran. Kaloran with the step through. Rasmussen's there to get the steal. 12th turnover for the Raiders. Rasmussen sees this 2-3 zone. Trying to get by Irie. Leaves it Delabar. Free throw line jumper long. Board to Violet Richmond. Richmond goes behind the back. Richmond the other side. Pops the pass to Kaloran. Right-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Lettenmeyer with the steal. And now the Lobos, caught in no man's land here, will have a jump ball with Irie and Rasmussen, and the arrow goes to Maple River. Kiana Leroot will come in for Holvelson. Checking back into the game will be Smith for Robbins. And Abigail Kaloran right now looking to make a substitution, as well as Iris Richmond will check out. 105 seconds left here in this opening first half. Who can grab the lead going into halftime? Kaloran's pass deflected by Delabar. That'll be steal number 13 or turnover 13 here for the Raiders. Lobos with Rasmussen from well downtown. That's one's going to be off the mark. That could be the old heat check. As now Maple River will handle this one. Coach Holland, though, again, if Rasmussen has been hitting where she has been from well beyond the 19-9, you'll live with that when you can. Kiana Leroot, right wing, free throw line extended, leaves it right-hand side to Abigail Kaloran. Now this one goes to Bree. Left wing, Irie, left pocket 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Rebound here for the Lobos, as that'll be with Lettenmeyer. Up the floor, other side. LLM with Smith. Finds a cutting, trailing Van Eden. No. Rebound, toss of 4 by Delabar and Kaloran, and off of Bree. Fun battle between the Lobos here, whether it's been Lettenmeyer, Delabar with Kaloran and Hannig on the interior here. Van Eden open right baseline. This to take the lead. Got it! Someone other than Rasmussen hits a three-pointer for the Lobos. They got 5 in the game. Richmond goes down the other end of the floor, as we'll have a foul on LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Rasmussen will pick up her 3rd. That's a large one. She had 3 fouls again on Tuesday against the Squirrels. When she came off with those 4, that's when Central Cass really made a run in that Central Cass junior varsity team against the Lobos. Kiana Leroot to take the lead back. She does it. Kiana with a high arcing triple, her 2nd of the tournament. Back and forth we go inside the bubble. Lobos left-hand side, Delabar around the horn, Van Eden to take the lead. No. Rebound, tossle 4 on the interior with Lettenmeyer. Finds Robbins, and a turnover. Violet Richmond trying to beat everybody down the floor. Left-handed scoop and score. She's got 9, and the Raiders lead it by 3. Lobos, Robbins to Delabar. Delabar shot fake, gets into the paint, off the window, can't get it to go, and Kaloran gets the board. 7 seconds to Holvelson. Holvelson with Kiana Leroot, 3 seconds, 2, gives it to Irie, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. On our City of Hope scoreboard, 35-32, Maple River with a 16-point quarter, the Lobos with a 17-point quarter. Our halftime show is coming up next.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com. Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
As we're back here on our halftime show, Chase Miller and Joey Hughes with you from Valley City and what has been a very entertaining 16 minutes of basketball here today inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse at Valley City State University. First half, Maple River 35-32. Addison Hannig with 10 points to lead the floor for the Raiders, while Tessa Rasmussen with 12 points. She's got 4 threes to lead the floor for the Lobos here on your live event. As we continue here and take a look at some of the first half numbers for the Maple River Raiders. 12 of 24 shooting from the floor, 3 of 6 from the land of 3, currently 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Again, Maple River shooting over 50% from the three-point line. While for the Lobos, 10 of 29 shooting from the floor, 5 of 12 from 3, 7 of 11 from the stripe. Currently, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, 19 rebounds, 7 assists, and 13 turnovers. While for the Raiders, they have 15 rebounds, 4 assists, and 13 turnovers. Maple River led by the 10 points, as we mentioned, with Hannig and 3 rebounds. 9 points here for Violet Richmond. 5 points for Kaloran and 3 boards with 2 assists. 2 points for Iris Richmond. 3 points for Kiana Leerud. Carly Hovelson with 3 points, and Claire Irie with 3 as well. For the Lobos, 12 points on the way for Tessa Rasmussen on 4 of 7 shooting from 3. She has an assist and a steal. Nora Delabar with 10 points, 3 boards, 5 points coming for Mia Van Eden with 3 steals. Addie Smith, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Lettenmeyer with 5 boards, and Addie Robbins with 5 boards as well. Winner of this game will head to the championship against Northern Cass, while the loser of this game will go up against the Valley City Junior Varsity team for 3rd place tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Some other numbers: Maple River +8 in the paint, 25-17, while the Lobos +11 in second chances at 13-2. At the half on our City Hope scoreboard, Maple River leads it by 3. We'll recap what happened earlier in the day when we come back here from Valley City.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with IRE Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get IRE Insurance. Go to ireinsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At the half here on YourLiveEvent.com, Maple River and LaMoure-Litchville Marion again. Earlier today in the consolation semifinals, Warbirds 47-38 over Enderlin. Summer Steinhaus with 13 points in the win for the Warbirds. Richland with a 59-30 win over Northern Cass Junior Varsity. Elena Schmidt with 19 points, 12 rebounds. So for 7th place tomorrow, Enderlin against Northern Cass Junior Varsity at 3. Then in the consolation championship for 5th, it's Richland and Weimar-Lidgewood at 4:30. Earlier today, Northern Cass hung on to defeat the Highlanders of the Junior Varsity team from Valley City 60-58. Hayden Crockett with 20 points, but Addie Winterquist off the bench, 15.7 rebounds, got the game-winning and one for Northern Cass. She was a pretty good player in the second half, particularly for the Jags when needed. Northern Cass, with the win, they await the winner of this game for the championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser again plays at 6 for 3rd. That does it for our halftime show. We come back after this second.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North,
We've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Second half action as we get ready for the second semifinal here on YourLiveEvent.com. Lobos last season 12-12. The year prior to that 18-7. Last time they made the state tournament was 2019-2020 season, where they finished 6th from the Betty before all of a sudden COVID started to take everything else away a week later. Second half action as we get underway. Van Eden with Rasmussen, Delabar, Lettenmeyer, and Smith, the original starting five for the Lobos. Delabar backing her way down, looking for an up and under. Nothing there. Nearly gets called for a fiver. Instead, it will be a turnover, and that's the 14th on the Lobos. For Maple River, you got the pair of sisters of Iris and Violet Richmond. Addison Hannig, Kiana Leroot, and Brielle Kaloran, their original starting five for the Raiders as well. Kaloran, right wing driving, left-handed shot, can't get it to go. Rasmussen with a defensive rebound. Rasmussen in the front court here, crossing that timeline. Richmond on the guard. Rasmussen trying to get by Iris to the 10. Shot off the mark, out of play. Last touch off of Lettenmeyer here, and LaMoure-Litchville Marion. This will have a little bit of a shoe timeout here for Nora Delabar. After one quarter play, 19-15 Raiders. Second quarter, 17-16, won by the Lobos to make it this 3-point margin. Kiana Leroot to Richmond. Violet, right short corner, leaving it left-hand side. Iris, jumper, got it just inside the line. Iris Richmond now with 4. Nora Delabar working with it the other way for the Raiders. Left-hand side to Van Eden. Mia takes the ball screen, bounce pass, Delabar, jumper from 8, got it to go. Nice looking bounce pass by the sophomore guard to the sophomore forward to Delabar. Nora with 12. Hesitation move by Richmond. Violet leaves it on the interior. Nice pass to Hannig, but she was on the baseline for the turnover. Great move, great thought. Just stepped out of bounds. Rasmussen gives it to the Lobos here in the backcourt. This is with Addie Smith, the freshman, with 4 points so far today for Coach Holland and the Lobos. Smith, bounce pass the other way. Lettenmeyer, no backside help. Misses the first, but the second time gets fouled, and Georgia will go to the stripe. Maple River with Hannig will pick up the foul. Foul number 3 again with Hannig, as Hovelson slated to check in. Free throw is up, and it's good. So Lettenmeyer makes the first free throw attempt. The Lobos 8-10 shooting from the free throw line. The same for Maple River so far. These are two teams that have mirrored each other throughout this contest, and why not from the charity stripe? Free throw opportunity number 2, clanks off the back iron. Rebound goes to Iris Richmond. Kiana Leroot in transition to Hovelson. Hovelson gets cut off here by Rasmussen, and Delabar read that skip to the baseline. Turnover number 15 for the Raiders. Rasmussen in the front court here. Tessa between the rings, now to Van Eden. Mia, left-hand side, as that'll go to Addie Smith. Smith looking for a teammate. Rasmussen pops the pass and will have a traveling violation. Turnover 15 in their own right here for the Lobos. High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Central Cass in Lisbon in the fourth quarter. Central Cass leads it 48-39 over the Squirrels. Running jumper on the way for Violet Richmond is good. She's got 11. Violet in double digits. Raiders lead it by 4. Hovelson doing the old zigzag drill on Addie Smith. Delabar between the rings. This will go to Van Eden. Mia with 17 on the shot clock. Left-hand side to Smith. Trying to front with Rasmussen. Here comes the help, but reaching on the help was Iris. She'll pick up the second team foul in the quarter. That'll just be her first. Substitution as Addie Robbins will come in now for the Lobos as Rasmussen will check out. Tessa again with those 3 fouls, so when Coach Holing can give her a little bit of an opportunity to catch a breather on the bench and get her closer to the fourth quarter without picking up that fourth. Van Eden with the ball screen with Delabar, pick and roll. Delabar trying to get out of a double team, and Caloran will pick up the foul. Foul will be on Bree, her second, team's third of the quarter, and Delabar goes to the line with a matching team-high 12 points. Her and Rasmussen have combined for 24 of the Lobos' 35. Delabar misses the first free throw, and the Lobos have now missed back-to-back from the line. North Dakota State men pick up a win over Portland, 78-67 for Coach Dave Richmond and the Bison. So NDSU goes 2-0 this week against California teams, against San Jose State and the Portland Pilots. Love the nickname. Richmond, scoop shot off the iron, no. Rebound comes down to Addie Robbins. Lobos with the opportunity to tie now in the front court. Van Eden, nearly a double dribble, but it's a steal regardless with Kiana Leroux. Kiana to Violet. Violet Richmond looking for a ball screen. Takes one, left-hand side, crossing over in the paint, pops it past Hovelson, pocket for the left baseline for 2. Nice looking move by Violet Richmond. Hovelson, the freshman, and Violet, the 8th grader. The future is bright right now, but the future is looking even brighter in years to come here for the Raiders. Lobos with Smith getting cut off here. Smith to Delabar. Raiders applying the pressure here now in the third quarter to Van Eden. Right-hand side goes Smith. Smith pops into a double team, and Kiana Leroux's there. It's going to be a turnover regardless. The arrow goes towards Maple River. Tessa Rasmussen back into the game. Claire Irie will check in as Kiana Leroux will come out, and coming out for the Lobos will be Georgia Lettenmeyer. LLM 2-0 on the season here for the Lobos, defeating Richland and the Central Cass junior varsity team. For Maple River, 3-0 with wins over Hankinson, Medina Pinger Buchanan, and the Richland Colts. Caloran throws it up, gets fouled, and count it. Finishing with the left hand for Bree, she's got 7. Foul comes across the way with Robbins, her first, team's first of the third, and an opportunity here for Caloran. Free throw is up and good. Largest lead of the game for Maple River here at 8. 4:05 left to play in quarter number 3. Delabar guarded by Hovelson here. And we'll have a timeout for Coach Benjamin Holen. We'll break with him. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Raiders up by 8.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
Again, on our Bank North scoreboard, it's values-based banking, and they're a proud community supporter of the local rural communities that they serve. For more information or to find a branch near you, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. A final from Lisbon tonight in Class A girls basketball. Central Cass 48, Lisbon 41. So Central Cass goes to 1-0 on the season. The Broncos drop to 1-2. Right-hand side, Van Eden cutting. Here is Rasmussen. Rasmussen wakes her way to the paint, off the mark. No, touched by Hovelson, saves it, and off the shoe of Delabar. A good job by Hovelson there, and the Raiders with a bucket could take their first double-digit lead of the game. Richmond in the front court here, going behind the back. Teardropper from 15, rattling out. Rebound to Robbins. Other side of the floor comes the Lobos. Smith in transition finds Robbins. Three-pointer. Was it deflected or not from Richmond? It's not going to be deflected, and it will be Maple River basketball. Lobos here in the third quarter with 4 points, 3 of them coming from Delabar, just one field goal. While for the Raiders, they have 9 from 4 different players, led by the 3 of the and one with Brielle Kaloran. Lobos get on the ball here, and this will be a turnover, and coming back into the game now for LLM will be Georgia Lettenmeyer. Well, the final 3:10 of this third quarter, a very teetering part of this game. If it's won by Maple River, get up by 10, 12 points, give yourself some cushion going to fourth. The Lobos can get Delabar or Rasmussen going here. It could very well easily be a tie ball game before we get to quarter number 4. Van Eden coming off the flex cut there is Lettenmeyer. Good hedge by Iris Richmond, getting in front to bat that ball away. Hovelson. Make that Kiana Leerud will check in. You'll have Hovelson and Violet Richmond in the backcourt with Irie and Kaloran here for Maple River. Lobos with Rasmussen to Delabar. Delabar fakes it, goes through, and not the worst foul for a Raider perspective because that would have been the easy 2, but it does pick up the third with Kiana. Leerud will pick up her third, and from here on out now, it'll be the double bonus variety from the Lobos on the next foul as Kiana will check out and Abigail will check in Kaloran. Ball to the right-hand side, coming off the screen is Rasmussen. Shot fake to Van Eden. Baseline now to Lettenmeyer. Rasmussen, power dribble, partially blocked by Irie. Good defense from Claire, and here goes Hovelson. Hovelson working with it the other side of the floor. Spinning, leaving it right-hand side. Skips it to Kaloran. Extra pass. Here goes Richmond. 3 off the front iron, and a rebound to Rasmussen. Rasmussen up the other side of the floor, far sideline. Gives it to Van Eden. Van Eden thought about a 3, left-hand side. Looking back door for Smith, nothing there. Lobos, high post touch to Delabar. Delabar rips it through on Bree, right-handed layup for 2. Nora Delabar with 15 points to lead the floor for the Lobos, who are back within 2 possessions. Violet Richmond working her way with the basketball to Kaloran, finds it left short corner, Hovelson to Irie, and there's a foul on the floor here on LLM. Foul comes across with Nora Delabar, her third, team second, as Robbins will check in as Delabar will check out of the game. Team's second again for the Lobos. Kaloran to inbound the basketball, does on the right pocket. Irie 3 off the iron, no Robbins with the rebound. Other side of the floor, here goes Van Eden. Mia to Rasmussen. Rasmussen trying to get by Kaloran here to the right-hand side. Gets the ball back. Rasmussen back in her way down inside the paint. Throws one up, right-handed shot, no, and good defense by Abigail Kaloran. Kaloran with it the other side to Violet Richmond. Richmond to Kaloran. Bree knifes her way down the paint off the window. Can't get it to go. Robbins outlet pass. Van Eden trying to beat everybody down the floor. Stop, pop, shot, and that's a foul. It's on a Kaloran, just a matter on which one. Foul will be on Bree. That'll be her third and 2 free throw attempts here for Mia. Mia with 5 points tonight with a 3-pointer. Free throw attempt is up and off the mark. Lobos in the quarter, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 9 of 14 so far here in this game as Iris Richmond returns. Also coming back into the game here is Addie Smith for the Lobos. Free throw attempt number 2 in Delabar is no good. Delabar trying to corral the rebound. It's going to be off of Iris Richmond and Maple River. So if you're the Lobos here, you don't get the 2 points from the free throw line, but you get the ball back and a chance to cut into this deficit. Both Coach Holland and Coach Hoots calling out some instruction. 3-pointer Van Eden can't get it to go. Ball off a play and off of the Lobos. Timeout on the floor here on our City of Hope scoreboard for Nathan Hoots and Maple River. We'll break with them late in the third.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
High school basketball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota from job listings and housing options. Search HopeND.com. That again is HopeND.com. Maple River, LaMoure-Litchville, Marion in our second semifinal. Winner heads to the Barnes County Girls Basketball Championship game. That game will be tomorrow night, roughly at 7:30. Loser will play against the Highlanders, Valley City Junior Varsity team at 6 for third. Hovelson, right baseline jumper, no. Rebound, Nora Delabar. Delabar looking up the floor here. Baseball pass looking to Smith. Smith with a power dribble. Irie then picks up the foul. Claire thought she got enough of the basketball, but the foul will come across regardless with Irie. Her second and 2 shots here for Addie Smith. Smith 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Now make her 3 of 4. Lobos climb their way back into this one. Once trailed 44-36 at the 4:05 mark. Since then, they've held the Raiders scoreless in the last 3 minutes and about 15 seconds. On the opposite side for the Lobos, well, they've again added to their lead, but added to their points, but just with 4. Iris Richmond steps into a 3. Got it! Iris Richmond now with 7. The Raiders lead it by 3 possessions. Other side of the floor, Robbins with the baseball pass, looking for Delabar. Hovelson comes across the way and runs into her own teammate a little bit there with Iris Richmond. Lobos to inbound here with Tessa Rasmussen. Rasmussen on the ball fake, finds Delabar. Delabar top of the key. Van Eden, college range 3, got it. Van Eden, she's got 8 in her second 3-pointer here in the contest. Hovelson in the right wing with the basketball, looking back door for Irie. Ball gets deflected. Rasmussen with it. Hovelson trying to get the steal. It's off of who? It's off of Hovelson. 5.6 left in the third quarter. Lobos got to go 3 quarters court in 5 seconds. And if Maple River fouls, it would be 2 shots for the Lobos before the end of the quarter. Rasmussen leaves it to Delabar. Delabar with 3. Delabar takes the ball screen, gets to the 10, unable to finish, and that's how we'll end our third quarter play. Well drawn up design here for the Lobos, but they trail it by 4 as we go to the final 8 minutes here in Valley City.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Maple River in that third quarter, 5 of 12 from the floor. Well, for LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, 3 of 11. Lobos, 6 of 15 from 3. Maple River currently 4 of 8. Second chance points favor the Lobos, 14-2. Points off turnovers, though, favor Maple River, 17-11. 17 turnovers for the Lobos. Well, for Maple River, they also have 17 turnovers. Violet Richmond brings this one to the front court. Good little hesitation. Cross gets her way to the 10, throws it up and gets fouled. Violet Richmond with her first free throw attempts of the game upcoming. Foul with Rasmussen, and that'll be her fourth. Rasmussen picks up her fourth, and what is Coach Benjamin Holen going to do here? Looks like we'll make a substitution with Rasmussen potentially as Richmond buries the free throw, and Rasmussen will check out again with those 4 fouls. As we're asking what Rasmussen did there. Now with 7:52 left to go in the game, Richmond goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She is a team-high 13 points. Raiders lead it by 6. Full court pressure defense. Maple River with Smith to Van Eden. Mia driving, shooting from 15. Can't get it to go. Kaloran with the board. This will go to Irie. Irie the other side, lost it. Lobos able to regain possession, and then there's a foul in the backcourt. This foul will come across here with Claire Irie, her third, team's first of the quarter. And Rasmussen will come right back into the game as Robbins will check out. So when you can, if you're Coach Holen, get her in from an offensive perspective, and kind of the old adage of when there's a stop in the game or a change in possession when the ball goes out of bounds, bring her in when it's the offense, take her out when it's the defense, and see how long you kind of play that yin and yang game throughout this contest. Nora Delabar driving. Rasmussen left baseline 3. That one will rattle out. Rebound to Kaloran. She's had herself a nice night again here for Maple River. Violet Richmond. Richmond in the front court. Richmond hanging from 15 feet off the front iron. No, gets the ball. Irie, 12-footer. Yes! Claire Irie has 5. Give Richmond the board and the assist. Maple River matches their largest lead of the game here at 8. Lettenmeyer almost had some contact there with Kaloran. Ball out of play, and it will go towards the Raiders. For Coach Holen, looking to see if he maybe takes a timeout here. He will not. Maple River with the advantage again with 6:53 as Addison Hannig returns as she has 3 personal fouls and was taken out early in the third quarter, so she's had some time on the bench. And now she'll be back in the game. Coming on that baseline is Iris, now to Kiana, but she kind of had a little bunny hop and a turnover for Maple River, their 19th. So Lobos kind of been trailing for the majority in the first half. It was back and forth for both clubs. But since middle part of that second quarter, it's been more Maple River playing with the lead. Jumper by Rasmussen's off the mark. Rebound by Bree. Other side of the floor goes Violet. Violet behind the back, making her way inside. Hannig with the step through for 2. Addison Hannig now with 12. Timeout here for Coach Holen. Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. And for the first time today, someone has a double-digit lead, and that someone is Maple River.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North with locations in both Buffalo and LaMoure, North Dakota. Go to ibanknorth.com for more information or scan that QR code on the screen. 53-43, Raiders with the advantage here after the third timeout by LLM. They'll have 2 remaining. Lobos in the front court as they handle it here with Smith. Smith drives inside. Looks for a Lettenmeyer, now to Van Eden. Van Eden from 25 off the mark. This will go out of play. For the Raiders, you have a big opportunity now, led 47-43 going into the quarter. It's a 6-0 run. Can you add to it here and make that maybe hole a little bit too much insurmountable? Kaloran, shovel pass to Hanig, turnover. Smith the other side of the floor. Smith going hard to the paint. Good take, can't finish. Rebound, Delabar, kick out Rasmussen. This would help. Rasmussen can't get it to go, but it's a nice rebound here for Lettenmeyer. Lettenmeyer nearly had an and one. She cuts that deficit to 8. Richmond the other side of the floor. Teardropper, Violet with the silencer. She's got 15. Lobos in the front court here with Nora Delabar. Delabar, left-hand side to Smith. Smith at the left wing, free throw line extended. Now to Rasmussen. Rasmussen takes the ball screen, works her way, finds Lettenmeyer. Lettenmeyer, left-hand side for the Lobos to Smith. Rasmussen, shot clock getting to single digits. Delabar, triple teamed. Van Eden, extra pass, right-hand side. Smith, right pocket 3, off the backboard, no. Delabar, put back, gets fouled. Nora Delabar, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Foul comes across here on the Raiders with Addison Hanig. That'll be her 4th. Delabar to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is off the front iron as Robbins will check in. Also coming in now will be Hovelson as Hanig checks out and Smick. And also Addie Smith, that is, checks out for the Lobos. Delabar, free throw opportunity is up and good. 16 points, a game high for Nora. Lobos back to a 9-point deficit. Violet Richmond, left-hand side. That'll go Kiana back to Violet. Extra pass, Iris, three-pointer. No, rebound on the way to Lettenmeyer. Lobos with Rasmussen. Screen coming. Tessa weaving her way. Bounce pass. Robbins left block for 2. Give the assist to Tessa and give Addie Robbins her first 2 points. 3 consecutive points by the Lobos, and they get the turnover. That's the 20th by the Raiders. Addie Smith back into the game here for Lettenmeyer. Bucket now for the Lobos and make it a 2-possession contest. Lobos here with Addie Smith into the front court. Man defense by Maple River. We've seen that 2-3 zone employed as well by Coach Nathan Hoots and the Raiders. Rasmussen finds Delabar. Delabar, left-hand side, pops it past to Van Eden. Shovel pass, and it's a turnover here by the Lobos. As Lettenmeyer will check out, check in that is. Rasmussen will check out. Just a quick little breather here for Coach Benjamin Holen. As Violet Richmond will check this full court, little token pressure defense. Trying to get by it, finds Hovelson right short corner. Hovelson drives, finding Richmond. That's Iris, gets the shooter's roll to go. Iris Richmond in double digits with 10. Lobos, we'll see this one up the floor. Smith brings it to the front court. Smith at the right wing, free throw line extended. Crossing over, pops it past Van Eden, left-hand side Robbins. Robbins looking on the inside for Delabar. Delabar working with Hovelson, double team Van Eden, up top Lettenmeyer, around the horn. Smith, and there will be a foul here a little bit on the touch of Iris. She'll pick up her second, team's third of the quarter for Maple River. Rasmussen will come into the game as Lettenmeyer will come out. Fresh 35 for the Lobos, but right now time is not their ally with 3:19 left in the fourth. You can ill avoid some empty possessions now from LLM's perspective. Smith through that double team, taken away, turnover number 20. Violet to Hovelson. Hovelson, paint opens up, throws it up and got it to go. Hovelson for the 2 points here, ball deflected out of bounds, and it will be a Lobo basketball. 11-point lead here for Maple River, their largest of the game. 3:01 left to play in regulation. Maple River in this quarter with 12 points. Lobos with 5, and there will be another turnover. It's their 21st, and all of a sudden, if you're the Lobos, when do you start chasing this one here with some full court pressure defense and seeing if you can get the Raiders to commit a turnover or two? Maple River in the front court with Violet Richmond. Richmond leaves it to Kaloran. Bree, right-hand side, Hovelson. Hovelson with the traveling violation. Well, Lobos averaging 49 points per game. Maple River at 57, right at their season averages here in this one offensively, as Delabar will check back in for the Lobos. Game number 3 of the year for LLM, the 4th contest here for Maple River. Lobos with Delabar. Delabar brings into the front court here. Double, gives it to Van Enen. That goes right through her hands and an over and back. That's a costly turnover for LLM, as now Maple River can, if they want, nearly take it down to the 2-minute mark before they have to shoot the ball. Maple River will handle it with Richmond. Kiana now. Lobos will see if they trap when they can. Kiana gives it to Violet. Violet, left-hand side to Iris. Maple River fine right now, looking to kill some clock around the rings. Violet goes behind the back, gets to the free throw line, took Lauren off of her hands, and a turnover for Maple River. But 24 seconds does come off the clock again from the Raider perspective. Addie Smith returns here for the Lobos. Lobos ready to inbound the basketball as they handle it with Delabar. Van Eden with Kiana Leroot on the guard. Van Eden in the front court, left-hand side to Smith. Smith takes the ball screen here. They'll switch it. Rasmussen now guarded by Violet Richmond. Rasmussen down the paint, kick out. Robbins, right pocket three, got it! Addie Robbins with the triple. She's got 6, and the Lobos are back within single digits. Iris Richmond will call a timeout here with Nathan Hoots. We'll break with them. 1:43 left in the 4th. Raiders with the ball, up by 8.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. The Raiders use their second timeout here in the contest. Hovelson, right-hand side. Lobos, again with 4 fouls with Rasmussen, so she doesn't want to commit a foul. But everybody else has a couple to give as the Raiders work it around the horn. Kiana Leroot. Kiana back to Iris. Iris with the basketball, and there's a foul here for the Lobos, and not in a ill-advised time with 9 seconds on the shot clock, unless now all of a sudden you're going to start fouling in a hurry, because the Lobos still have 3 more fouls before it puts Maple River into the bonus. Kiana Leroot into the front court. They got a foul here. There's the foul as Smith will pick up her 3rd. That's exactly what the Lobos are going to do now, trying to preserve as much time in this game. If they can get a jump ball, the arrow does favor LLM. So a steal, a jump, or a quick foul, that's in the repertoire now for the Lobos. Glorin here at the top of the key, and they're going to get that aforementioned steal. Nora Delabar the other way finds Rasmussen in transition. 3-pointer coming off the heel of the rim, no. Nora Delabar puts it up, gets it to go for 2. DeLaBar with 18 points, second to last timeout taken by the Lobos, who cut this deficit now down to 6. 1:02 left in the game here in Valley City.
Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, the Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the winter sports guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Lobos with one timeout remaining, while for Maple River, they have 3. The Lobos have held Maple River scoreless for the last 2 minutes of game action. It was 59-48 at the 3:02 mark. Well, now at the 1:02 mark, it's 59-53. So a little 5-0 run here for LaMoure-Litchville Marion to cut into this deficit. And again, the possession arrow still favors the Lobos. You're a stop and a 3 away from making it a one-possession contest. Maple River trying to defend their title, get to the championship game upcoming tomorrow night against Northern Cass. While for the Lobos, a team that won 6 straight before Maple River won it last year, like to get back in the championship here in comeback fashion. Valley City nearly completed the comeback earlier in our first semifinal against Northern Cass. What the Lobos have in store. Full court pressure defense. Hovelson to Richmond. Violet goes behind the back in the front court here. Again, Rasmussen has 4 fouls, doesn't want to pick up the foul, but Smith, she'll pick up her 4th. That'll stop the clock. And now one more foul to get for the Lobos before it is the double bonus. Hovelson to inbound, finds Violet. Mia fouls, stops the clock, her 3rd, and Richmond goes to line, where she has 15 points tonight, and she's 2 of 3 from the free throw line here in the tournament, as Hanig is slated to come back into the game for Maple River. Needs 1 to make it a 2-possession contest to now 3. She does. Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Violet, as Lettenmeyer will come in for the Lobos. Kiana will check out. Addison Hanig check back in for Maple River, as Robbins will check out for the Lobos. Free throw attempt number 2 is up, and it's good. 17 now for Violet, a game high. Lobos with it in the front court. Van Eden leaves it off the window. No, DeLaBar put back, and there's a foul. DeLaBar with 18 points in her own right here for the Lobos. Foul comes across on Maple River, as DeLaBar will go to the stripe to shoot. Hovelson will pick up her 1st. Nora DeLaBar free throw attempt is off the front iron. Rasmussen with 12, all from beyond the arc, and then you have Nora DeLaBar, that's the double digits, and Van Eden has 8. Second lineup coming for DeLaBar off the front iron. Rebound here to Richmond. Hovelson, the front court. Lobos will see if they foul to try to extend the game right now. Looking to double team where they can. Violet Richmond, and there's a foul. Either on Van Eden or on Smith. Looks to be on Mia. It is. That'll be her 4th, and 2 shots upcoming again now for Violet Richmond. 17 points for the 8th grader. Free throw is up and good. Violet now with 30 in the tournament so far for Maple River, from the quarters to the semis. Free throw attempt number 2 on this time, down and good. 6 of 6 from the free throw line for Violet here tonight. Now with 19 points, back to a 10-point game. DeLaBar with an over and back. Caught it in the front court. She had all of her momentum in the front court, that brought the basketball in her foot back in the backcourt for the over and back violation and turnover here for the Lobos. With this result, Maple River will see another foul here, and Mia's night is done with 8 points. A nice evening for the sophomore guard, as she will check out of the game, as coming in will be Georgia Lettenmeyer, and Richmond with some more free throws at the line. Scoreless in the first quarter, 9 points in the second, 2 points in the third, and so far adding to her free throws here for Maple River. 8 points and a chance to make it 9. And she does. Maple River will improve to 4-0 on the season for the 10th ranked team in Class B. LaMoure-Litchville Marion's going to drop to 2-1 on the year as Tessa Rasmussen now has 14 points. Lobos unable to foul as Hovelson brings in the front court, and then there is going to be a foul with 17 seconds remaining here. Foul come on Rasmussen. Her night will be complete with 14 points. Second Lobo player to foul out of the game as Julia Delabar, the 5'11 freshman, will check in. And now for the Raiders, they will go to the line here with Hovelson. Carly, 1 of 2 from the line here tonight. Hovelson now with 8 points. Maple River, second free throw attempt upcoming. Is up and it's good. Hovelson buries the free throw. 17 seconds here in our second semifinal. The Lobos in the front court, bounce pass, left hand side off the window. Good for 2 for Julia Delabar, who gets in the scoring column. But all that Maple River needs to do, bring this one to the front court. And the Raiders are heading to the championship and a chance to defend their title with a 66-57 win over LaMoure-Litchville Marion. A 19-point quarter for the Raiders. For the Lobos, a 14-point quarter. Maple River 66-57 over LaMoure-Litchville Marion. So our bracket is set for tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Enderlin goes up against Northern Cache Junior Varsity for 7th. The consolation title at 4:30 will feature Richland and Weimar-Lidgewood. At 3 o'clock in the third place game at 6 o'clock, it's the Lobos against the Valley City Junior Varsity, and the championship will feature Northern Cass and Maple River roughly at 7:30. Our post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar. Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in LaMoure, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Gleaner Combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment. 1.49% financing interest rates for 60 months on all Gleaner Combines. Company-wide, Ziegler Ag Equipment had 30 Gleaner Combines. Now there's only 4 remaining. Talk with Chuck O'Neill at the Ada location for your Gleaner Combines. 1.49% financing interest rates for 60 months on Gleaner Combines. 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck O'Neill about Gleaner Combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
Join us now from the Maple River Raiders. That is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here in this one. And that is, again, the 8th grader Violet Richmond with 20 points in this contest to lead the floor here for the Maple River Raiders. Violet, congratulations first and foremost on the win.
Thank you.
What does it mean for this team to get back to and have a chance to defend your title coming up here tomorrow night?
It's great. We were really looking forward to it.
Able to found a way to win. Just talk about the confidence that you have with your backcourt and Iris, whether it might be Kiana or Carly. How much confidence do you have playing with those guys on the floor?
A lot. I can trust them and know they're going to make the right play all the time.
And with this, Addison Hannig, what does she do? She's kind of getting back into basketball form a little bit. Had a really good monster first half with 8 points in the first quarter. What does the girl on the inside do for this team?
It's great. We can rely on her for rebounds and finishing when we miss. It's just easy buckets there.
Able to get to 4-0 on the season. What's been the tick? What's been a trait so far of Maple River basketball that you've liked here?
Pushing the ball and just playing our own pace.
able to get up and down the floor, there's no doubt about it. Able to fend off LaMoure-Litchville. Marion, what was the biggest thing in this game that allowed you to win here today, here, Violet?
I think relying on our defense and taking away 13 because she was nailing a lot of shots. So
yeah, Tessa Rasmussen with 4 threes in that first quarter. What's your early thoughts tomorrow going up against a former region arrival, now a Class A team in Northern Cass? Should be a lot of fun, but what do you think of the championship matchup tomorrow, Violet?
It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Violet, thanks so much for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see if you can get another 20 points on the board.
Thank you.
Violet Richmond with us here, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Will continue and hear from the head coach, Nathan Hoots, after this.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As we continue on our post-game show, join us now here from the Maple River Raiders. That's their head coach, Nathan Hoots. And Nathan just talked to Violet Richmond here, an 8th grader. 20 points, played a big spot role, obviously, for your team this season, putting her into a starting lineup as a middle schooler. There's been a former middle schooler for the Raiders a few years ago that did pretty well in her own right with Riley Nudell. But as you take a look here, what has Violet's game just continued to mature and grow through 4 games, and particularly tonight where she handled the pressure, able to make the right play more times than not against this Lobos defense?
You know, for years now, the giant question that's always loomed over us has been, can we handle pressure when it comes? Can we handle weird defenses when they come? That was a 1-1-3 zone. You don't see that a whole lot. Those scare me because we've struggled for years. We've also never had a player like Violet before. And she loves to get up and down the floor in a hurry. You can tell with all the games she's played with other teams, you know, during the summer and stuff, that pace is her friend. She made good decision after good decision after good decision in that second half. And I flat out told the girls, you know, when we took a timeout with 4 minutes to go, she has to touch the ball every single possession. Because every time that she has the ball in her hand, she's making the right decision, whether it's for herself or for a teammate. And her ability to get inside of that zone and dissect it and be under control the entire time. She almost played like Chris Paul in there. She got inside, snaked inside of those girls, and then just made fantastic decisions all game. You know, 5 turnovers may stand out as you don't want your guard to have 5 turnovers. She had the ball every single possession and only turned it over 5 times.
Yeah, 30 minutes of game action for her, too. 20 points on 6 of 11 shooting, 7 of 8 from the foul line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. I don't know what more you want from a point guard at any age, obviously, in this one. Let's talk about Addison Hannig a little bit. Really good first quarter play. Her and Nora Delabar were literally changing baskets there in the first quarter. She finishes that quarter with 8 points, 10 in the game, and then eventually finishes with 12. She had to go through some foul trouble, but Addison Hannig, as much as she dominated the first half, even with her on the bench, I know that's maybe a question mark when you have some of your bigs on the bench. How can this team respond? What did you see from your team responding when Addison had those foul trouble in the second half?
I was so proud because, honestly, we struggled a bit last year after she got hurt. And this year, I think the preaching that myself and my assistant coaches do in practice of physical. Don't care if you get pinned against a big girl. You got to fight and just battle as much as you can. And that mentality that our girls have really been pushing on each other in practice, it paid off tonight because we were outsized when Addie went to the bench. And Bree fought. And every single time she was fighting, we always had a girl waiting just in case she didn't, or gave up an easy entry pass. Our girls played such good physical defense throughout the entire game. I was just, they answered the bell.
And you're going to see a lot more size tomorrow night, 24 hours from now. Used to be a Region 1 foe. Now it's a Class A versus Class B, a top 5 versus a top 10 team here against DC Lucas. A chance to defend your title. But just early thoughts against Northern Cass, who had to hang on for dear life against Valley City. But, again, more size. There's still a Crockett there. They still got good backcourt play. Just give us your thoughts here, Hoots, on what should be, from my perspective as a basketball commentator, I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow night.
It's, you know what, if you had to ask, our girls wanted to see LaMoure because we didn't get to see them in this tournament last year, and they preferred to see Northern Cass because they knew we weren't going to get to see them the rest of the year. And just seeing that number 2 right next to their name in the first poll was something that our girls are like, hey, let's see where we match up. Last year, they blew us out of the water in both games. It wasn't even close. We got to contain Crockett. We got to contain their leak outs when we miss shots. We got to have girls getting back on defense. And you know what? Both teams played 32 minutes of tough basketball tonight. So, you know, are we going to be able to answer the bell with a couple hours less rest? I think we will. It puts us in a slight advantage. We did this last year, playing the late game the night before and then going back and playing the championship game. But we have to be physical. We got to play with pace, but we got to play under control. And I think our girls are excited for the challenge.
Yeah, the coaches did a pretty good job in the poll here, going 1 through 8. Apparently, 1 versus 2 will play each other coming up tomorrow night.
You know, we're really excited. I know some people outside of this area don't understand, and I didn't my first couple years here. This is a special tournament, and our girls and our fan base and the Valley City fan base that came in that first game tonight, this means a lot. And we're really excited to be able to play for, you know, a trophy again tomorrow night.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to see what happens. Hoots, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
All right, thank you.
Nathan Hoots, head coach for the Maple River Raiders, will put a bow on this one when we return here on your live event.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Ryder Burris. I'm confident on the ice. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
As we come back now on our post-match show, again, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, we heard from her just moments ago, Violet Richmond, 20 points, 6 of 11 shooting from the floor, 7 of 8 from the foul line, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. She is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. As the 8th grader, again, played extremely well and efficient here for the Maple River Raiders. From there to our RDK Enterprises feature precision, a play of the contest here for the Maple River Raiders. If LaMoure-Litchville Marion won, we would have given it second chance points because the Lobos were plus 15 in the second chance points category. But for the Maple River Raiders, a balanced effort here for Violet Richmond and also Addison Hennig. But they did the most from the free throw line. 18 of 21 from the stripe for Maple River. That is our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest from the free throw line. When they're free and you make them, good things tend to happen in the game of basketball. RDK Enterprises for precision planting updates, information, and more. Contact RDK Enterprises for more information by going to their website at planterdock.com. That's planterdock.com. Final numbers look like this here for Maple River. 22 of 43 shooting from the floor, 4 of 9 from the 3, and again 18 of 21 from the stripe. For LaMoure-Litchville Marion, 19 of 55 shooting from the floor, 7 of 22 from 3, and 12 of 23 from the free throw line. Rebounds, +6 for the Lobos, 34 to 28. 12 assists, 23 turnovers for the Lobos. Maple River, 8 assists and 24 turnovers. Individual numbers, 20 points for Violet Richmond, 12 points for Addison Haddock, 12 points, 3 rebounds. Also from there, 9 points for Carly Hovelson with 3 boards and 2 assists. 9 points for Iris Richmond with 4 boards as well. 8 points for Brielle Kaloran with 8 rebounds and 2 assists. You had 5 points for Claire Irie, 3 points by Kiana Lerood. The Lobos, led by the 18 points of Nora Delabar and 8 rebounds on 6 of 11 shooting from the floor. Delabar with 18 and 8. 14 points for Tessa Rasmussen with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Rasmussen hit 4 threes in tonight's game. Mia Van Eden with 8 points, 3 assists, and 5 steals. Addie Smith with 6 points, 4 assists. 3 points for Georgia Lettenmeyer, 2 points for Julia Delabar, and 6 points, 8 rebounds. A nice, quiet, but productive night for Addie Robbins. So with the loss for the Lobos, they dropped to 2-1 on the season. Maple River at 4-0 puts their early unbeaten streak against Northern Cass's early unbeaten streak at 2-0. It's ranked Northern Cass in Class A against ranked Maple River in Class B. What used to be a Region 1 rival now is a championship non-region game tomorrow night. Here's our rundown tomorrow from the Martin County Girls Basketball Tournament. Enderlin and Northern Cass JV at 3. 5th place game will feature Richland and Weimar-Lidgewood. 3rd place game, Valley City Junior Varsity against LaMoure-Litchville Marion at 6. And then the championship, it's Northern Cass and Maple River. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for joining us today here from Valley City, and join us tomorrow for 4 more games as we put a bow on the 78th annual Barnes County Girls Basketball Tournament tomorrow afternoon. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night here from Valley City.